All we are saying is give peace a chance. So here we are, Miss Grace, Martina, and Joy. And we're in bed here in the hotel room in Amsterdam. And that has a reason. I mean, we're here for a reason. And it also has a reason why we decided to do a little Facebook Live for our favorite guys and peeps and darlings online, which is you in the Joy Tribe. Many years ago, dear Grace, there was a famous singer called John Lennon, right? The guy with the spectacles. And he was at some point a member of the Beatles, but he also had his own career. And at some point he met this really beautiful, I think, Asian looking woman called Yoko Ono. And at some point they went to promote their new song. And that was the song that we were just singing, right? So this Give Peace a Chance. And one of the things they did to promote this album was they went to Amsterdam, to a Hilton, which is where we are now, but not this Hilton, right? Actually in downtown. And there they spent one day in bed. And they said they're going to spend this day in bed for world peace. Because there's one thing that you can't do when you're in bed is be out fighting a war. So that was kind of part of the gist. And then all the reporters came into their hotel room and they took pictures. I mean, I think Yoko Ono was wearing a white nightshirt. I mean, you couldn't, she was in her duvet, but it was a fun thing. Yeah. And so this morning when I woke up and I was thinking, what's my intention for today? I thought, I feel this deep desire for peace. So do you know what the definition of peace is? Do you know? How would you describe peace?
Probably like a feeling of when you both agree on something or when...
So a feeling of agreement?
Yeah.
What else?
Feeling like you don't need to worry anymore because it's just...
Lack of worry or absence of worry. Well, the definition according to the dictionary is tranquility, and there's no disturbance. There's no disturbance of tranquility. So that feeling of tranquility, I think, is something that we have to learn and nurture inside of us. Would you agree?
Yeah.
And we need to start asking questions of what are the moments when I do feel tranquil and calm? And we will notice that it's usually in moments of stillness when we are able to really not only face the stillness, but really dive into it. And I think that is so important, especially in these times right now when we feel that we have to entertain ourselves the whole time, right? And there has to be something going on the whole time so we can run around in this kind of rat race instead of, taking time to become still. Do you know why I think that being still is so important? What do you think?
To focus, to meditate and focus on yourself.
To focus and meditate on, and what's the benefit of doing that?
Probably not needing to do anything.
That's right. We can release a lot of needs of thinking this is what we need to get our needs met. Sometimes we just need to realize that we have everything in us to get those needs met. But it's so interesting, isn't it, that we can get stuck in this pattern of constantly doing something because we're a little afraid maybe of nothing. Of feeling, yes, I think that's a big point. Wouldn't you agree? That when we're running away, I'm just holding your foot because otherwise the whole bed will wobble. When we're running around and distracted, we're usually not feeling much.
Yeah.
We feel most when we're still. And sometimes there's so much going on inside of us that can feel acutely uncomfortable because you might be feeling a lot of the emotions that were, pushed down and overridden by a busy mind. So I think a lot of the fear from around stillness and the thing that's maybe stopping some of us from making it a daily practice to honor and celebrate stillness is this fear of feeling emotions that make us feel uncomfortable. And I recently had a session with one of my favorite healers. So I often work with coaches and other healers because I want to keep myself accountable. You were going to say something? No? Okay. And in this session, I remember my healer friend asking me, well, what are you feeling right now, Joy? And I remember saying, I feel jarred. It's this jarring feeling. And he said, that's beautiful. I want you to just sit with that jarring feeling. And I was like, oh, really? We can't make it go away? I have to sit with this? And then I said, okay, I'll do that. And then we connected the next day. And you know, just sitting with the jarring feeling and not doing anything about it, but just letting it just be there, made it shift. And suddenly I saw, oh, this jarring feeling is more stirring up stuff to create something new. Because when something changes, we have to let go of the old structure of whatever it is, right? It's like a molecule that is deconstructing to build something new. But in that moment of deconstruction, we can often have these feelings of jarred. What are your feelings that you have? Uncomfortable, maybe a little sad sometimes. There's this sense of, oh, I've got to let go of something that I really want, right? And that is that phase that I think is so important that we celebrate more. So my invitation to all of us here today is to find out what is the feeling that is disturbing our tranquility. Is there a feeling that is disturbing our tranquility? Check in with yourself. Just notice. Take a breath. Say on a scale from 0 to 10, how tranquil, how calm am I feeling? So 0 means I'm not feeling calm at all. And 10 means I'm feeling super tranquil and calm. So I am at a 7. Where are you?
I'm at a 9.
Okay, so we could do with some improvement there, I would say, right? Okay, so next step, okay, notice and just give it a number. Next step is to say, okay, where in my body am I feeling this feeling, whatever it is, right? I haven't maybe detected and analyzed it completely, but I can feel it. Okay, so take another breath. And tune into your body. Just let yourself feel. Ooh, and notice, is there a space in your body that feels maybe tighter, maybe more constricted, heavy, different than the other parts? And just notice that. I'm noticing a constriction kind of in my belly. Where are you noticing it?
In my belly,
Also interesting. Where are you noticing it? Hi, Wim. Hi, Julia. So we're noticing the feeling that is disturbing our tranquility. And we've measured it, and now we're saying, okay, where is it in our body? And Grace and I here, well, we're very tuned into each other too, and we're mother and daughter, so it makes sense. And also interesting, just to notice, we're feeling it in our bellies. So now we need to decide, what do we want to do with this? Okay, we felt it. I want to get the learning. So what is this feeling trying to teach me? That's what I'm curious. What about you?
Yeah, me too.
Okay, are you curious too? So let's now set the intention to find out what this is teaching us. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, close your eyes, roll them up, and keep your eyes rolled up, and then say, even if I don't know how to gain all the learnings from this emotion, these feelings, and even if I don't know how to transform them into more joy and love and success and abundance, all I do know is it is so now, and I am fulfilled. I delete all that could stop me, and I download everything I need to do so now with grace, ease, and joy. Thank you. So it is, so it shall be, or something even better. One more breath, open your eyes, you're still here, good. Okay, so now we've set our intention, and now we're very gently, especially us here, we're going to transform it, okay? So we're going to show the tapping in slow motion and really gently, just because it's fun, and we don't want to wobble the camera, and it works too, because this is just about energy. Here in the switch, we are going to focus on switching this feeling from whatever it is now into just pure joy, just the pure joy of life. And we're going to say, I love and accept myself. Say it.
I love and accept myself.
Even if I have this feeling.
That
is now disturbing my peace. And I love and accept myself. When I now choose. To transform this emotion. Into love. And joy. And I learn joyfully. Another breath. Okay, now we're going to gently go under our left arm. This is going to be mirrored, okay? Left arm. Under your left arm, this is the point of confidence. It's shaking, right? We have to be even gentler. Look, we're just going to massage it. We can just massage this point. That's just as good. We're massaging this point, which is the end point of our spleen meridian. And the spleen gets really stressed out when we don't believe in ourselves. Poor little spleen. So let's love our spleen up. And then we say, joy, my right to feel joy and peace. I love and accept myself, even when I lack self-confidence, even when I doubt myself, even when I believe that I'm not worthy to live a life of joy. It's okay. I love and accept myself. And now I choose to know that I deserve a life filled with joy and love and abundance and success. One more breath. Thank you. Good job. We're actually working on our unconscious mind, believe it or not. Next point we're going to tap or massage are our thumbs. So I'm just going to sort of massage the kind of inner points of my thumbs.
Kind of where the nail starts.
Yeah, and the nail bed on the inside. And I'm just very gently massaging these points, which are our lung meridians. And our lungs can get very upset if we are holding on to grief and sadness. So let's breathe, get the energy moving in our body, and now we say nice things to ourselves, like,
I am happy.
I am happy and I am choosing to be happy. And you know what? I love and accept myself, even if I don't feel really happy right now. And when I feel super happy, I love and accept myself. And I now choose to release all and any grief inside of me and around me, and tune into my joy. I am joy.
I'm Grace.
Ah, nice. Okay, good job. One more breath. Okay, now we're going to move up here, and we're going to just, you can tap them like that. I like that. And I'm going to just massage these points here. And these, just stay where you are. That's good. And now these are the kidney meridian endpoints. And our kidneys feel most stressed when we feel what? Which emotion? Stress and fear. Kidneys and fear are linked, at least in Chinese medicine. And it's been around for a couple of thousand years, and they're very smart. So here we go. Transforming any fear we may be feeling, because one thing always comes up in change. When we are creating change, there will always be an element of fear, and we are now choosing to transform this fear into a sense of excitement. I love and accept myself.
Love and accept myself.
Even when I feel fear.
Even when I feel fear.
And I now choose.
To
release this fear.
And
step into my power. Of courage. Do you know courage comes from the heart? It comes from the French word cœur. I am courageous.
I'm courageous.
I am brave.
I'm brave.
I can do this.
I can do this.
I will do this.
I will do this.
And I am doing this now.
I am doing this now.
Breathe in and out. Nice deep breaths, because that's the way that the body can release. Okay, so now we're going to move to our right side. Again, this will be mirrored, so I'm saying the right side of your body. There, about sort of underneath your rib cage, is this big, beautiful organ. Which organ? I'm putting you on the spot. I'm so sorry.
I do not know.
It's connected to anger. Has to process anger. The liver.
Oh, I didn't know what it was called again.
Yeah, well, it's the
But
liver.
it's like the...
Yeah, it looks like that, right? It's a big organ. It reaches right underneath your rib cage, and we're going to massage our liver. You can also tap it if you want. My liver loves being massaged. And we're going to say, I love and accept myself.
I love and accept myself.
With all and any anger that I have.
With all and any anger I have.
Also rage. All okay.
All okay.
And I now choose.
To
forgive myself.
And
I forgive all those around me. That have disturbed my peace. And I now choose for tranquility.
Tranquility.
Tranquility, such a pretty word. I am at peace with myself. And those around me. Okay. Now, final move. What we're doing in the next step is really important. So I want us to be aware of these connections that we make between the moment that we are in now, the physical body where we are, and the memories that we have of all the times that we felt not at peace. There might have been quite a few. And we have energetic connections to these moments because we actually just need to recall the moment and we'll even feel the emotion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what we're doing now in all this tapping, we're retraining our body and mind to find new, more effective, more sustainable, more loving ways to deal with all these emotions and to keep finding peace. So what we need to do is we need to disconnect and de-link from all those other moments of time where we chose not to be peaceful. Okay, we need to forgive ourselves for that. We need to cut the karmic cords. Okay, so here we go, and we do this funky move. We are connecting our heart chakra and our crown chakra. So 7 and 4. 7 and 4.
Oh yeah, the chakras.
The chakras, the energy centers, that's right. And now we're tuning into the infinity of time, the quantum multiverse, the source, whatever name you would like to give the matrix. And we're now saying, I claim my power back.
I claim my power back.
And I give you your power back.
And I give you your power back.
I claim my freedom back.
I claim my freedom back.
And I give you your freedom back.
And I give you your freedom back.
I forgive.
I forgive
You for all the pain and suffering
you for all the pain and suffering
you ever created. And I ask for forgiveness
And I ask for forgiveness
for any pain and suffering
for any pain and suffering
that I ever created.
created.
The past remains in the past.
The past remains in the past.
Only love can connect us.
Only love can connect us.
I wish you well,
I wish you well.
just as I wish myself
Just
well.
as I wish myself well.
One more breath. Now you could put your hand on your heart or not, and then you could tune into that beautiful center of your being. And then you could just imagine yourself feeling happier, healthier, more tranquil and peaceful than ever before. And then just imagine you could project all those yummy feelings out into the quantum multiverse, along all timelines you might ever live. And you're bringing in this new programming of peace. How about that? If you like that idea, you could now imagine that your DNA, that twisted ladder, is opening up and receiving all this light, all the right frequencies, all the information it needs to become peaceful and aligned with peace. And then imagine it twisting up again, integrating in your body, in your aura, in your mind, your spirit, all parts of you, and then say, yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
I take a stand for peace.
I take a stand for peace.
Do you take a stand for peace? If you liked what you did and you're feeling a big shift, check in with yourself. Can you still find that emotion that you had at the beginning? Or has it gone now?
Hopefully.
What about you?
For me, yes.
It's gone?
Mm-hmm.
So what are you feeling instead?
More joy.
Ooh, nice. I'm also feeling I think I had a 7. That feeling is completely gone, and instead I feel a sense of serenity, sort of a peaceful, it's all going to be okay. How do you feel? Yeah, Mirella's saying her feeling is gone. Nice. Tell us what you're feeling right now, and if you're feeling something yummy, if you can find any yummy feeling in your body, then allow it to grow. And the way you can do that is by simply breathing into it, acknowledging it and saying thank you, and feeling grateful for this present moment right now. We're all connected right now in the quantum multiverse. We're connecting to yummy feelings. And when we do that, more and more of that comes up. So I think the reason why John Lennon turned up in my sphere of consciousness today, and then I said, come on, Grace, let's do a little Facebook Live. Doesn't matter, in our bed, no big makeup or hair, just do this, is because we're all being called to keep finding peace and to never give up hope that peace and love are stronger than hate and fear and all that. And when we do that consistently, diligently, and we keep connecting with each other and say, hey, come on, let's create 5 minutes of peace together. Let's just sit together and breathe. Let's listen to nice music. Let's sing together. And then we are influencing the field. Please never forget that. The peace studies of the 1970s proved that again and again. And actually, it just takes 6,000 people to connect at the same time with the intention of love and peace and compassion, all those high vibrating energies, to shift the consciousness and the frequency of an entire planet.
Wow.
That's maths. I'm not just making this up. You can read it up yourself. And I'd like to make you aware of that choice that you can make every given moment. What would peace do? How could I create more peace right now?
Yeah.
And you'll notice the ego will get rattled because ego likes holding on to what it knows, and that's okay. But now you have tools to shift that, and you can allow those emotions that you might have been numbing away or running away from or feeling afraid of, you might allow them in, allow them to transform just like we did, and then you'll notice that energy becomes more energy to feed you and your heart and your heart's desires and all that good stuff. So thank you so much for joining us on this impromptu little connection. I will make sure that we make it shareable. Also, my professional page right now in the Joy Tribe, you can't share it out, but you can bring friends into the Joy Tribe. I'm so excited that we have grown organically from 0 members to over 11,000 members. And
wow.
It's not a paid ad. It's you came in because you felt the resonance. And that gives me immense joy. So keep bringing on in more of your friends, please. And when this video is shareable, we will put it also on our YouTube channel, Quantum Multiverse. So stay connected. We love you. Peace out.